Look how they've massacred my boy. I mean, yikes. Many of you guys know, look, I'm a Star Trek guy, not a Star Wars guy. I used to watch The Next Generation and the original Star Trek with my mom all the time. I didn't really follow much of like Babylon 5 and some of the other stuff, Deep Space Nine, stuff like that. But Star Trek, at least, in terms of like Star Trek versus Star Wars, Star Trek holds kind of a special place in my heart. Now, we all kind of knew where modern Star Trek was going after this ridiculous Picard series last year, Soy Picard. And when we saw the announcement of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, it was very obvious that this show was not for me. The weird thing is that Hollywood just keeps doing, and I found a tweet that does an excellent job kind of laying this out, but they take these franchises that were and are male franchises, Star Wars, Star Trek, two great examples. Did women watch them? Sure. Marvel. Do women watch Marvel movies? Yes. But they're primarily male franchises, and they bring in some woman or some male feminist to run them, and they're like, but think about this. There's 90% viewers are male. This is a problem. And so they turn these shows into shows made for females. Then you lose the men that wanted to watch the show, and you lose the women that liked the show before. This is very obvious in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We need more women. You had plenty of women before, and they liked it the way it was. And then they're like, well, we need more jokes. And then the franchise turned into a ridiculous Big Bang Theory episode every day or every movie. Now they've done the same thing with Star Trek. And the rumor is, at least this is surfacing around on the internet, that not only does Paramount spend between $6 and $10 million per episode of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, they even put the premiere on YouTube. This was back probably 2 weeks ago. And this is how that went. All right. They put the premiere for free on YouTube. 30,000 dislikes. You have to pay for this show. You have to pay for Paramount Plus. Who else is here just for the comments? To boldly leave the comment section open. I like how the captain reminds me of a manager at a Dollar Tree. Came here right after Drinker's video. How long till the comments get disabled? I mean, the show has been soundly destroyed by most of the pop culture commentary community, Nerdrotics and Critical Drinker and others. This is the thing. We live in an age where we should be of what should be niche, pure entertainment. Content producers should be able to make profitable shows for small audiences, whether it's for Bravo cross-dressing LGBTQ people or old men's yells at cloud. And with LLM, AI having become visual, and this is what we get. Are Hollywood execs at Paramount this out of touch? It looks like the captain is a wine-drinking single mom, and the cast are a bunch of multiracial teens born to white moms, but grew up not knowing their dads. That is a absolutely savage breakdown for this. And you see, where is this tweet at? This is Star Trek now. I legitimately didn't know I could hate modern Star Trek more, but Kurtzman has outdone himself. You have this stupid wine mom, I'm just so, and like, it's just so pathetic. Where are the men? None of these women would have ever been put into space anyway. And you see, here's one man, and he's just always, women.
Next.
I think I swallowed my comm badge.
Already?
Yeah.
I swallowed my comm badge? Again, this is a culmination of, I want to give this to Bile Holte. Shout out, looks like they follow me. This is a great summation of what's happened to Starfleet Academy. Starfleet Academy is Star Trek for women exclusively. Black women, white women, fat women, ugly women, stupid women, lesbian women. Women and everyone else on Earth who would never qualify to go into space. Starfleet Academy is how we're forcing them, quote, into the picture. But here's the thing. Star Trek is a male franchise. Its fan base is overwhelmingly men. And it's not that way because the iconic stars are men. It's that way because women simply aren't interested in space stories. exploration, hard sci-fi, or anything that doesn't revolve around feelings and relationships. The show is just another bloated, woke cash grab, wasting Paramount's apparently endless bankroll on a demographic that never asked for it and will never show up to watch it. Classic Star Trek inspired boys to become engineers, pilots, and scientists. This version inspires women to stay the way they are or to pretend they are men. Beam me up out of this catastrophe permanently. I couldn't have put it better than that. Absolute excellent. I mean, here's another clip. Like, give me a break with these women. Oh, let me put on my smart girl glasses. As if we'd still be wearing glasses in this era.
Stability may be creeping in, and we're the first to chart it.
A fat Jamaican blue-headed person.
These would make an
Another fat LGBTQ looking woman. Is that the one that ate her comm pin? That's a pretty big pin.
excellent practical study module for the spatial harmonics lab, Captain.
All right. Well, let's not turtle the ship on our first run.
I mean, it is the most pathetic garbage. I'm a female Trekkie, been watching since the original Trek. The changes they are making make the show unwatchable. This is exactly what I said. Like, the women that like Star Trek because of the way it was. I feel like a broken record. You could make the same statement, the same video, the same commentary about what they did to Star Wars, right? It's the same thing. It's what they did to Marvel. We need more women. Okay, have at it. Hope they show up at the box office for Captain Marvel 2. What? They didn't? Men are sexist? Wait, no. You said you wanted more women. Okay, you said men are dumb. Nice. Yeah. Again, probably the best tweet on it. The show overwhelmingly negative, 43%. Of course, the critics give it an 88% because women and POCs, right? That's all it takes to get a positive review. Then we already have the cast arguing with people now. Let me get to also this, okay? Now we see the classic downward spiral. This is by John Delaroz. I don't know if he has any super deep industry plans or not. Don't really know the guy. Breaking. So generally any tweet that leads with capital breaking : I think it should say breaking parentheses. I made this up. But I don't know. According to inside sources, Paramount has rescinded an offer to Alex Kurtzman and Secret Hideout. For all intents and purposes, Starfleet Academy is canceled. Now, if this, again, is this possible? Certainly there's people that are working on Star Trek that actually like Star Trek that are like, look how they massacred my boy, right? It's totally possible. Starfleet Academy bully going where Wegovy clearly hasn't gone before. I thought they had locked it in for 2 seasons. I mean, they did, but again, I don't know why that's muted. It's weird. The interesting thing, this is trending. This is trending because it's popular. People want it. We have not seen it come out and be debunked yet. But if they signed him up for 2 years, that doesn't mean that they're actually going to continue the show because they're still spending $5-10 million per episode. It's probably time to bail out. Like this stupid body armor and this like diverse cast of, it's just pathetic. Following backlash, a new Star Trek series now falls out of the streaming charts. The first 11 days, this is from yesterday. The first 11 days of our life on the screens have been anything but quiet for Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Following the January 15th debut of episodes 1 and 2, was met with review brigading on aggregator site Rotten Tomatoes with its audience score. Did they review brigade the trailer too that had 100,000 dislikes? Are they review brigading not watching the show? Right? Sadly, following the premiere of episode 3 on January 22nd, things have gone from bad to worse for the seemingly ill-fated Star Trek series. At the time of writing, just 3 days after the premiere of episode 3, Starfleet Academy entirely has been ousted from the current Paramount Plus streaming charts in the US. This made it even more damning when considering the lack of brand new content providing any competition whatsoever for Starfleet Academy. Imagine in the top 10, The popular animated series SpongeBob SquarePants is at 10, with long-running Criminal Minds at 9. Everybody Loves Raymond at 8. These are all shows people watching reruns for, by the way. Mayor of Kingstown, Handsome Devil, The Charming Killer, Tulsa King at 5, South Park at 3, UFC at 2, and Billy Bob Thornton-led neo-Western series Landmen at the number 1 spot. I started watching Landmen. I'm like a few episodes in. I don't love that they have somebody who's supposed to be 17 like constantly not wearing anything at all. I assume the actress is not 17. I don't, but I love the dialogue and it's pretty funny. I mean, again, they're going to blame the critics, but they themselves here admit that viewership absolutely tanks. William Shatner eating a bowl of cereal in his car outperformed Starfleet Academy, the Starfleet Academy premiere, as audience rejects modern Star Wars. I mean, this is the thing. After the series was already embraced by a nerdrotic live stream featuring nothing more than the plastic Spock action figure, gaining a higher concurrent viewership than its premiere, Paramount's latest Star Trek project has now been outperformed by something even more damaging, a Kellogg cereal advertisement featuring William Shatner. This is not a comparison Paramount wants to be a part of, but the numbers make it unavoidable. This, again, now we have the actors arguing with fans. Robert Picardo escalates fight with Star Trek fans over Starfleet Academy criticism. Of course, because everybody who doesn't like it is a racist or all this stuff, you know, mocking criticism over the comm badge scene. You see this. Picardo's tone sharpened further when responding to criticism of the scene in which Starfleet Academy cadet claims to have swallowed her comm badge. The moment many viewers said is emblematic of the show portraying elite trainees as unserious or incompetent. It's, you know, they write, some on the behalf of the platform complain that Starfleet cadets swallowed her comm badge is ridiculous. On behalf of the franchise, I wish to apologize for tribbles, which are ridiculous unless you have a sense of humor. We've now reached the actors and actresses fighting with the fan stage of the cope. The series is cooked and its downfall will be legendary. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you have a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.